As I fix my hat and sit down in this chair, waiting for that pizza, I don't drink no beer. My daughter's in the rear. We know how we do, sitting here chilling. I'm going to talk to you. What's up, people? It's my man. What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Love Report, live and direct from the Urban Mobile. People say I ain't funny. It's all good, because I ain't worried about you laughing, as long as I make myself laugh. I'm at peace with myself. I'm happy with myself. So at the end of the day, I can chill, relax. I ain't got no worries. 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 Anyway, Sacramento Kings picked up Lue Walton. I told you guys in my last video that he was going to the Sacramento Kings. I kind of broke it down, you know, what I thought what might happen, and that's what I'm still sticking on. I believe Valai Divac, because him and Magic Johnson has a good relationship. Valai Divac stepped in to help Luke out. It'd probably be good for Luke to go under the radar to actually get more experience as a coach. The Lakers are too a high-profile organization for somebody like Lue Walton to take over, because the fan base, we are used to winning. It's a tradition. We haven't won in like 6 years, so we're used to this. So we're expecting that after so many years, you got to start showing results. And I'm not knocking Luke. And make sure you understand that. I told you the biggest problem with me with Luke was that he just does not know how to develop the young players. You give him a veteran squad, he might do good, because these veterans are experienced and they know how to. Basically, they know what to do in the last minute. That's one of the biggest things, too, that the Lakers could never find a way to win in the last 4 minutes of a game, especially with the young players. And like I told y'all, out of 15 games this year, they put LeBron James an opportunity, a chance to score. So it doesn't really fall so much on Luke. Let's be honest, it falls LeBron James, too. The other people on the roster as well, and also the front office. So everybody's to blame. Lue Walton showed us in the last 10 games, or whatever you want to call it, that he can, so much coach, to a degree coach. And I told you guys, to me personally, he's better than Tyronn Lue. He's better than Monty Williams. I know y'all want to agree with it, but he's better than Williams. He's better than Juwan Howard. He's better than, who's the next guy I missed out on? Jason Kidd. And I believe in my heart that the only one that can out-top him that they don't talk about is Mark Jackson. But like other Laker family said, Mark Jackson is one of them guys that, they got a lot of political things going on with him, so they don't want to touch that side. Mark Jackson, and they'll use other things to say the reason why Mark Jackson's not a coach no more. But we know it's more deeper than that. I don't want to hear that, man, because if you look at the last 3 years that Mark Jackson coached them Golden State Warriors, every year they got better, and I don't understand why he has not been given an opportunity to coach nowhere else. Even somebody even call him up, or he just decided he don't want to coach no more. That's the only thing I can think of. But I don't want to get into the conspiracy theory thing right now. I'm gonna leave that alone. But like I said, Valai Divac, they wound up how Luke Walton. They gave him a multi-year deal, and kudos to Luke Walton. I respect him. Like I said, I don't like him as a coach, because I think that he was inexperienced and he kind of was like a stumbling block to the young players. But for him to go to Sacramento Kings, like I said, under the radar, it gives him a better opportunity to actually coach without all that pressure being on him. The only thing about it is that with the Sacramento Kings, they are known to get rid of you in a heartbeat. How many coaches they had in the last 10 years? I think, what, 6, 7? That's a lot of coaches. If I'm not mistaken, they had like 7 coaches, if that. Probably more than that. I don't know. It's no up in there, but that's a lot of coaches within 10 years, a 10-year tandem. I mean, the one thing about that organization, they give up on their players and coaches real quick. Just ask Chris Webber and all them guys. But it is what it is with them, man. I'm happy that Luke got a job. And the crazy part is, like I try to tell y'all, that's why I said that Valai Divac must have talked to them and decided to make the move. That's why they went on and fired Luke right off the bat. Because in reality of it, think about it. Valai, the Sacramento Kings ain't even give nobody else an orientation. They ain't even talk to nobody. I interview them in. They ain't talk to anybody. You heard other names thrown out there, but they actually had an interview with Luke, hired him right there right off the spot. Gave Luke the deal. That's why when I think when Luke, Pelinka and Jeannie Buss sat down in the office, they had a discussion. Luke Walton said, you know what? And they all, agreed that it's time for Luke Walton to go, because there was another job waiting for him, so it makes sense. Now people are saying that, what if Luke Walton, the Sacramento Kings do good? Listen, I'm like this, man. There's no hard ill feelings towards other players that left the team. I want anybody that left the Lakers, if you left on good terms, you got traded, you didn't talk smack about the Lakers, then all means, and even people that talk smack about, I don't really care about that neither, because at the end of the day, I got to pull my own drawers up. I'm not worried about pulling your drawers up. I'm not in your drawer watching what kind of drawers you got on. Only people that get very emotional do stuff like that. I'm not caught up in that. My thing at the end of the day is this. I'm going to respect them regardless if they leave another team or not. Now, if they play against the Lakers, I'm always going to root for the Lakers, period. I want them to do good, but when they play the Lakers, I'm going to root for my Lakers. It don't matter. But I'm always going to want them to do good, but I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. It is what it is, you know. Things happen. You know, yeah, we made a lot of bad moves, made a lot of bad decisions. All we can do is right now is look towards what we're going to do for this offseason coming up. Who we're going to get and where we're going to go with this roster. The biggest thing is, and I told y'all guys over and over again, I know a lot of people think Monty Williams is going to be the coach. I'm going to tell you like this. Tyronn Lue is going to be the coach. Because according to his resume looked better than Monty Williams. Plus, he has a relationship with LeBron James. LeBron James reached out to him when he got let go and said, hey, dude, you know where to find me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Right around that time, I told y'all in my last video, not the last video, but a couple videos back, right around that time when Luke Walton got fired, remember Clutch management came and said that they don't want Luke Walton. We don't want Luke Walton. Because why? They was hoping that Luke Walton get fired in the middle of the season. Because I thought they gonna cut him at the All-Star break. But they wanted him to get gone at the middle of the season, so that way they can make a move on Tyronn Lue. But it didn't work that way. So I know they're saying, you know, they throw all these names out there. Right now, the main two names is Monty Williams, Tyronn Lue. The Lakers just reached out to Tyronn Lue to have an interview. It's like this. It's not what, put like this, like I told y'all, Jeanie Buss owned the team, and LeBron do have a 4-year, well, really 3, because the 4th year is an option, but he has 4 years, or 2 more years left, you want to say, on the Laker organization. But he's the superstar, not Jeanie Buss. Stockholders going to rock with LeBron James. Jeanie Buss got to make sure the stockholders are happy, because at the end of the day, it's about making money. It's a business. LeBron James, like I said before, no matter if you love him or hate him, he fills up seats, regardless of how you look at it. I told y'all stock and sales went up since Lonzo Ball came, and then it went up again tremendously when LeBron came, because you brought a whole bunch of LeBronites with him. You know, and not only that, the media, everybody's so caught up on LeBron because he is the face of the NBA. So in retrospect to that, Jeanie Buss got to make sure that she make LeBron James happy. So Luke Walton was going to be out the door anyway, because that's what they wanted. Simply put, LeBron James is going to get his way because people like Jeanie Buss are not strong enough to make the decision on their own. This is the difference between the Miami Heat organization and the Lakers organization. The Lakers, because like I told y'all, when LeBron came here, Magic Johnson Pelinka promised them a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people say, well, what about his off the court things? Listen, he could have went to anywhere in the I mean, he could have went anywhere. He don't really have to come to LA, even though it's a big market. But let's be honest, you know, besides off the court things, the Lakers had to promise him something in order for him to, you know, to sign a 4-year deal. He could have just signed a 2-year deal and been like, you know, I'm done, because he's gonna still get the money regardless, because he's LeBron. But he signed a 4-year deal. So for them to sign a 4-year deal, was for them to give him a 4-year deal, they had to make him some promises. So here come the promises. Tyronn Lue is going to be the coach. If I'm wrong, it is what it is. But I don't think Tyronn Lue is going to be the coach. Griffin is now the y'all say Griffin, and Griffin's now the, think about it. Griffin is now the GM of the Pelicans. AD will be on the Lakers. Put it together, people. Put it together. I know the conspiracy theory, but put it together. Griffin leaves Cleveland. Him and LeBron James had a good relationship. He goes to the Pelicans as a GM. He's going to make that move to send them young guys to the Pelicans, and they're going to get Anthony Davis to the Lakers. It all plays a part. Tyronn Lue is going to be the coach. Anthony Davis is going to be over there with LeBron, Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, probably Ingram, and I don't know. They probably, it's going to be, I don't think they're going to give, I think they probably trade Brent Ingram. I think that one of them going to probably stay, but I know three of them going to be gone. Josh Hart, you might throw him in there too, and probably some draft picks. But I think they're going to make the move for AD this offseason, because it just makes sense, you know, to me, because it lines up perfectly the way they want it. Griffin, the GM, Tyronn Lue going to be the coach. They traded young players to be there because LeBron James don't have patience with these young players. They're not mentally together. I don't care what you see in media and all that. Them guys don't really rock with them like that. They ain't worried about it. Lonzo Ball gonna go there. That's why, if you notice, LeVar Ball came out and said, you know, he's trying to talk to people or something like that. I'm paraphrasing it. I'm trying to put it together. But LeVar Ball basically came out and was like, you know, something to the effect of trying to get all his players, all his sons on one team. And I know some people say, well, Lonzo Ball is no longer with BBB, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. It's still his father. And the son is always going to honor his father, regardless of how you look at it. You know, people see, the thing is, man, you got to understand, man, at the end of the day, And I'm going to use the scripture for a second. I know a lot of y'all don't deal with scripture, but the Bible says, train up a child the way they should go. When they get old, they won't depart from it. No matter how bad Lonzo Ball is upset with his father's partner or the things that transpire into that in that company, he's always going to be a part of that, of his father. That you can't take nothing away like that. That's his blood. That's his dad. You're going to look up at his dad. He love his brothers. You know what I mean? They just, you know what I mean? They just growing up. And you seen Lonzo Ball grow up right before your eyes in the last 3 games. And I talked about it before this situation happened with the co-owner, well, the co-founder of, you know, BBB. So I think this is me personally, just thinking it out loud, just by looking at the pieces, observing. The Lakers are going to try to trade them young players for AD this offseason. The reason why I'm saying that, the only way I don't see them trading it, if they actually wind up landing Kawhi Leonard. If they land Kawhi Leonard, they might not trade him. But if they don't land Kawhi Leonard, I believe that they're going to try to make that move for AD. I believe that. I think they're going to make that move. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear this, man, because I know a lot of y'all are Lonzo Ball fans. I'm a Lonzo Ball fan. But personally, if Lonzo Ball is not the main point guard, like I said in my last video, you must trade him. You got to trade him. I know some people say, well, he only there for a couple years. Listen, LeBron there for a couple years. That's understandable and all. But LeBron is one of them guys that won a championship now. And there's no guarantee that he might sign another year with the Lakers or a year after that. Just because we're looking at the 4-year contract doesn't mean that he might extend it. We don't know. If he win a championship, everything might change for him. Because the Lakers are basically giving him the organization. They're giving him the keys. Y'all got to pay attention to that, man. So we got to just throw all that other stuff out the window. LeBron James got the keys to the mansion. He got the keys to the mansion. Regardless we wanted him to have the keys or not, he got the keys to the mansion. He's a Laker. We might just go ahead and just dive right in with him, because if you're a Laker fan, I know you might not like him, but at the end of the day, if you win a championship, you will be happy. Let's be honest. You know, you hate him for a minute, but you will love him if he does bring a championship here. So I'm just going to just wait around and see what happens. Yeah, we know we might lose some of our young players, but it is what it is, man. Life goes on, man. You know, I'd rather see them in a position where they actually can develop and grow. I don't think that they can grow under Tyronn Lue. That's just me. Tyronn Lue's not no freaking coach like that. A lot of people try to say Tyronn Lue's a good coach, blah, blah, blah. No, you had LeBron James and you was in the weak East. And we will be exposed in the West if we don't get no superstar besides LeBron James. I'm just being honest, because Tyronn Lue is not the coach. He's not an X and O coach. Lou Walton is a better X and O coach than Tyronn Lue. A lot of people try to give Tyronn Lue credit, but when y'all fail to realize, why nobody else called Tyronn Lue up when Tyronn Lue got let go? Prime example, you're in the East. Look at the last 2 teams in the East in the playoffs. What are their records? And you got a team in Cleveland with a pretty good squad before Rodney Hood got traded. Why they couldn't win no games? What they won, like 19, 21 games? Why they couldn't win more games than that? Same squad, only they missing is LeBron James. Why they couldn't win no more? Before Tyronn Lue got fired, they could barely even win games. But y'all say he's a good, well, I don't say y'all, but you know, some people say he's a good coach. I don't think he's a good coach. He just fit LeBron because him and LeBron have a good relationship. And if LeBron James run that LeBron James system in the West, we got a rude awakening. I'm just being honest with you guys. You got to think about LeBron, 35 years old. And I know y'all want to hear this, man, but you got to think about it. Father Time to wait for nobody. And you got a lot of guards that can fly past LeBron. A lot of players. A lot of players. And the thing is that, you know, if you're going to let LeBron run the point at a small forward spot, you got to get 2 defensive guards that can knock down jumpers as well. Now, Lonzo Ball, if you don't mind taking that role as being an off guard and just continue to play like that and just wait till LeBron James retire or leave, then that's cool. But that's up to the Lakers organization. That's up to LeBron and Jeannie Buss if they decide if they want to go in that direction. But I'm thinking that they're going to go get some veteran players. I think they're going to try and make that move for AD. You know, because he already, like I said, he's looking forward to getting out of there. So I think they're going to try and make the move for AD. I know the Celtics are also a front runner. Brooklyn Nets, they spoke about them too. But we'll see. I mean, like right now, I think that based on the fact that Griffin and LeBron have got a good relationship, I believe that them young players will get traded to Pelicans for AD. And it might not be as much as it was during the regular season when they were trying to trade the whole squad. That's just me. But kudos to Luke Walton. He's in Sacramento Kings. I'm happy for the young brother. I'm hoping that he takes this in stride, humble himself, do better on his rotation, do better on his time management, because that's a good squad over there. You go over there and get them guys 25, 30 minutes, you out the door after the year's over. Remember, they was right there about to make the playoffs. So now they bringing a new coach, so they should have a good system ran because they got good shooters over there. And I think that Valai Divac is really going to help Luke Walton. That's the difference between Magic Johnson. Like I told you, Magic Johnson, their game plan was to get rid of Luke anyway. Valai Divac is going to, I think he's going to allow Luke Walton to have more a green light to actually build the way he want to build because they got good players. So, you know, that's a good thing. But I think Tyronn Lue is actually coming here. He's going to be a Lakers head coach. That's just me taking on that's just my take on it. With that being said, your man, everybody love, like, share, subscribe, get a comment, tell me what you think. I don't care if you guys get mad at me. I still want to see your comments because I'm gonna come at you like a wrestler and I'm gonna grab your freaking head. I don't care if I ain't funny. I don't give a. All right, let me stop. Anyway, let me go eat this pizza. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one.